Here's something I only found once before on Vancouver Island. They're not known over here very much. Is the natural spring morels. So look at this. Oh my. Whoops, I broke it. Oh, that's okay. Gonna come off anyway. Spring morel. This one's been around a little bit, so yeah, it's been out here for a while. It's not really that fresh, but this one I could actually cook down and eat that one. Put that in the box, but I also I found this old head. It was just lying down on the side. It's really old and kind of soggy, mushy. Get off there. Get off it. So there's that. So they flushed a while ago, it seems. And there's another one right over here. And it's, yeah, it's old and soggy too. I could actually cook it. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. They're not rotten or moldy or whatever you call it. They're just old. You take the water content out and they're still a viable mushroom. So I'm going to throw that in the box as well. And I'm going to have a look around. See if I can find any more of these. If any better specimens, maybe. Okay. Girls are loving it. Ciao for now. It's pretty cool. Angel's gonna be a mushroom mountain dog. It's exactly what baby was doing with me when she was 10 weeks old, which would be 2 weeks ago for Angel. Angel is now 12 weeks old. So she's out in the forest with us, just checking for mushrooms and stuff. Yeah, we're gonna go this way, girls. Come on, over here. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Goodbye. That's my girls. There we go. Okay, ciao for now. So here's a bit of springtime yellow coral. And oh, Angel just punched me in the mouth. Anyway, all the corals are supposedly edible, so we're gonna grab that. Pop that out. Baby, Angel, out of the way, please. Thank you. Oh, we didn't get it all. Oh, just one of the branches fell off. Out of the way, little girl. Anyway, there we go, yellow coral. And all of the corals are supposed to be edible. We're going to go double check on that, but we'll take that home. Yeah, this place, I don't only come out here when I'm kind of bored. I find one or two or three of anything out here at any given time, or nothing. So I'm surprised I found the morels. They're pretty rare it seems on the island, but anyway, we're going to take these home and go check them out, so keep on moving. Ciao for now. Here's another patch of yellow coral here. Pretty decent patch actually, but it's been here a little while because it's somewhat faded. Or, yeah, that's yellow coral, unless I was hoping it was cauliflower mushroom. Wow, look at that. That is something. I don't think that's coral. That looks like the start of a cauliflower mushroom. And they're delicious, but it could be coral. Not sure. Interesting one. That's a solid mushroom. That looks like it's meaty and beefy and delicious. Anyway, put that in the pile and go check that out when we get home. I'm not 100% sure, but that was deep in there. And that's exactly what the cauliflower mushrooms do. Let's see what's down there. Get out of there, girl. No, that's gotta be coral, some coral. Yep. All right, let's go now. Get out of the hole, little girl. Ciao for now. There's a lot of these around everywhere, just like the panther amanitas, the brown ones. Oops. There we go. Yeah, there's tons of these ones everywhere. Yeah, they're related to the panthers and the fly amanitas, and not much use to me at this moment anyway. Okay, ciao. Here we are, finding more coral. Ow, my knee. Ow, 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 ow. And as usual, angels in my face. As usual. Wow, this one's nice and deep and thick. Wow. Yeah, more coral. That's cool. Cool. I'll take that home too. These are really nice specimens. Ow. And I've seen coral in the book for the beginning of reading the books. But I've never really bothered with them. They're not... I'm always looking for much better mushrooms most of the time. But we're out just checking the forest because we need something to do. And Angel's just loving it. Just loving it. So that's a good thing. So let's move on now. Ciao for now. Wow, I just keep coming across more coral all the time. Yeah, there we go. So let's get down there. Get down there. That one's really sloppy. I'm going to leave that one. Very sloppy, not worth much. Coral's not the greatest, but way over there by that tree, way over there, that yellow spot, that's more coral over there. Way over there. I'm talking way over there. I can see it from here too. Let's go check it out. Ciao. Well, it actually wasn't a coral. It's just kind of rotting old other mushroom. But it stuck out like a sore thumb. Alright, let's move on. And more amanitas. More amanitas. Alright. Never mind that one. Oh. Ah, see something right over there. Right in that duff over there. See it? See? More coral right over there. That's a good size one, I'm pretty sure. Let's wander over there. Okay, just a minute. Here we go. Look at the size of this one. Come on, out of the way, girl. And then it's also underneath. Look at how much is underneath. Yeah, it's a good one, but I think I'm going to leave it. I got a whole bunch of it right now. More than enough to eat or sample or whatever I'm going to do. But yeah, so I'll leave that. But you notice how mushrooms just basically stick out like a sore thumb in the ground cover kind of thing. Most of them do, like the morels are harder to see. The trumpet mushrooms. Okay, go back to the box over there. There we go. Ciao for now. There's some more coral down there. Right down there. I'm not going to bother with it now. Hey! What the fuck? Hey! Well, that's a whole flush of something that's pretty much useless to me. I have no idea what they are. Never really cared. They're probably in one of the books somewhere, but they're kind of nondescript, whatever. Never bother with them. Too many other ones to eat out here, yeah. Alright, let's keep moving, ciao. We're getting close to being done in this wilderness here and going back to the campsite. And then I came across this. Look at the size of that puppy. That's huge. Not huge, but yeah, it's pretty big. It's a reasonable shape too. Reasonable shape, but I'm going to leave that one there too because, like I said, I got enough. I don't need much. So, I got, a bunch of it in there. I'll leave this to keep growing, produce more, whatever. And if it's really good and edible, perfectly edible, then, might as well grow some more. Okay. And Angel's just doing fantastic. She loves it. All right, let's get moving. Ciao for now. Another patch of coral down here. Yeah, there's a fair bit of coral out here, yeah. Not much of anything else too much, but still haven't found any more morels, which I find that very fascinating. Anyway, we're almost out of here. Okay, bye. Well, we basically come kind of all big circle or figure eight actually through this whole forest and everything. We're back where we started with the morels, but I also found another one here. Yeah, another morel down in here. It's kind of stuck under the roots here. It's also a little older too. I think it's a little too old to bother with. But yeah, that's interesting. Only a few morels and then basically in one area. Alright. Let's just look around one more time and then get out of here, okay? Ciao. Might be a nice day today, I'm hoping. And I've just been kind of puttering around doing stuff. This morning, just before I came out here, I was online talking to some subscribers and people I subscribe to, like Quest Out West. I was just talking to her this morning and a few other people. And yeah, so I just mentioned to everyone, you know, if you're in the neighborhood, anyone, subscribers or just anyone, if you're in the neighborhood and you happen to know where I am, then by all means come by and visit if you feel like it. I have no problem with that. And of course, if you don't know where I am, all you have to do is ask me in the comments or send me an email at babyandmetinyhouseonwheels@gmail.com or something like that, you know, find out where I'm at or whatever. I have no problem with that. Anyone want to visit, I kind of like that. But anyway, I went out mushrooming like 2 days ago, just down the road here, right beside Little Qualicum Falls campground, across the highway where I go once in a while. And I got these mushrooms and they've been sitting out here for 2 days now because I just been so busy, got bogged down and things just got out of control kind of thing. Anyway, I'll just show you these here. There we go. There we are. So those morel mushrooms, I'm not going to bother with them. I could cook them up. They'll be fine. They're completely edible and everything. They'll be fine. But they're just a little too sloppy and I don't need to bother with them. There's so much good stuff out there to eat. You don't have to eat everything, but when I find some really good specimens, I definitely will. And this little batch of coral is kind of thinner and sloppier, and I'm not really that fussy about them. And so I'm going to leave those. I'm going to toss those back. But this one here is really thick and beefy and meaty. This is like a really solid mushroom stock here. This is really good. And right away I've already hang on one sec. Hang on one sec. Let's try this out. There we go. So I'm going to pluck a piece off here. There we go. Whoops. Grab that. There we go. So I've got this here. I've already tested this out 2 days ago when I first got it. Got it home and tested it, but it tastes great. Tastes fine. Tastes like a mushroom. Interesting. It's not the greatest I've ever tasted, but it's raw right now, so cooking them really changes the flavor a lot and everything. And yeah, so the amounts I've been eating, I haven't been poisoned yet, so that's a good thing. And I've read the book over and over and over again, so that's good. So I know they're probably safe. So here we go. So this one here, I'm going to get rid of all that crap there. There's tons of mushrooms out there. We don't need everything. This one here, definitely, I'm going to shave it down, clean it up a bit. We're going to chop that up and cook that up. I think I'm going to enjoy that. And we're going to try it out and see what it tastes like after it's cooked and sauteed down. So we'll get on with that and come back and show you a bunch more stuff soon, okay? Ciao for now. So I thought I'd give you a little better indication of these coral mushrooms. And we'll start at the back here. And this is called strap coral. Strap-shaped coral. Basically, they're just fingers of coral sticking up like that, with a couple of things hanging off them, like on the top and that. A little head on the top, but just more or less like a finger sticking out of the ground. And Basically what it says there's not worth eating. They apparently are edible, that I do know, but apparently they're not worth eating. And when you got so many other wonderful, thick, solid mushrooms out there that are really tasty and good, you don't need to eat everything in the forest. All right. Then we have these flat-topped club coral. I've seen those probably 3 times in my life, and I haven't got into those ones, but what it says here is they have sweet forms, can be sauteed lightly and served for dessert, which is interesting. I think I might look into those a little more now, because I don't remember reading that before, and I'd remembered somewhere along the way that they were edible. I just couldn't remember the details involved, but anyway, I will try that one day. But these are the ones that I'm more interested in right now. Yellow coral mushroom and pink tipped coral mushroom, both of which I saw out there. Mainly the yellow mushroom. And this one here, for some reason, is surprisingly white. It could be just it's washed out from the weather, rain, whatever. Or it could be a white variety, a whiter variety. I mean, mushrooms are interesting things, and not anyone knows everything about them. But here we have these two, and I'll start with the pink coral. What it says edible, but with a laxative effect on some people. I don't need that. I have enough problems of my own with Crohn's disease, but that's interesting there. And then on the yellow one here, it says fairly good to excellent, but with a laxative effect on some people. Oh, that's great. I'm going to try them anyway. I want to take a decent chunk of this, saute it down, and see what they're like, just because I want them on my list. And since I've been looking at them for mega years, there's the cauliflower mushroom. Those things are amazing. And they're slightly related to these ones too. But yeah, I just want to try them out and see, know that I can add them to my list, and I've tried a whole bunch of mushrooms out there. But yeah, that's a little more information for you there. Everything's fine. You saw me sample them. I've sampled them over 2 days now, and it's interesting because a lot of mushrooms can sit around a few days, up to a week and that, and still be in good condition. Some of them turn buggy, like pines can do that if they're older ones. But this one's really nice, in really good condition, just sitting around. So anyway, we'll get on that. You can see the girls are playing over there, going nuts. We'll get on that soon, and we'll talk to you in a bit. Ciao for now. Okay, so what I'm going to do with this coral mushroom is I don't need a full meal, so I just want to taste it and that and see what it's like. So I'm going to take most of this stuff off here, all the branching up here, just the fiddly little stuff. Don't want to have to clean it and everything. There we go. More or less like that. Get rid of that there. Put that over there. There we go. There. Take some of that off there, I guess. Oh, most of that's pretty good, actually. Yeah. Okay. I'm just going to slice it like this a bit. Okay. Then we're just going to take all this and we're going to dry saute it down like you've seen before. You've seen me do this before, so we'll take that and dry saute it down. A little salt and pepper and a tiny bit of butter, and that's about it. And we'll see what this tastes like. All right. See you in a minute. Okay, there we go. Just a tiny bit of salt, pepper, and butter. And they were dry sauteed down first. There we go. Let's plate those and let's go out and give them a try. Okay, ciao for now. All right, let's test these out here. Hair. Those are actually quite good. Kind of chewy, but also crunchy. Very solid. Very solid, nice. They got a really nutty flavor. Very nutty flavor. Mm. These are really good. So it's basically not about finding a whole bunch of cool stuff out there to eat and that, but more like you're gonna know what's out there, what's available to you. For survival situations. As long as you know, the more things you know that are out there that can help you survive, the better. You don't have to eat them all the time or any time at all until you're in a survival situation. But for me, that's what it is. It's just knowing a lot of cool stuff to eat, but also knowing everything else I can survive on and get by on, and to live off the earth itself. So yeah, that's cool. So I'm going to enjoy these, and I will, and hopefully they don't have that laxative effect. I don't need more of that. We're going to find out, I guess. But they're definitely good. Definitely edible, definitely good and tasty. And just because I do something, just don't go out and do it. If you're going to do anything like this at all, make sure you're 1,000% positive on your identifications. 1,000%. You gotta know exactly what you're doing and why and everything like that. And I don't just jump into anything at all. I take sometimes years to study and identify the mushrooms that I've come across and eaten. And I just do it carefully over time. And once I know that I've 1,000% identified what I'm looking at, then I know I can eat it, and I try eating it. So, yeah, don't just do it willy-nilly at all. Anyway, that's my disclaimer. So I'm going to finish these off, and we'll talk to you soon. Ciao for now.